Hello and welcome back to Skimming the Pages, the only Bookend Gaming comment show on the internet that is AI assisted.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
it probably isn't the only one. Well, it's the only Bookend Gaming one. That's why I put that on there.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Nailed it.
I'm Travis,
I'm Eric.
and we're Bookend Gaming, and we're doing the whole monthly comment show thing now. So we've got a bunch to go through.
Right? We just kept scrolling and scrolling and
Yeah, we couldn't even find where to go back to, but we'll pick and choose the bestest ones. So hopefully yours get picked, and hopefully your name appears in this little Patreon thing we've got going now.
that's right. If you're a Patreon subscriber, we have now we used to just shout out your names, but now we've decided on a better option, and
Yeah.
that is to enter your names into some sort of AI generated story maker. And
Yeah.
so last month we had uh the
Anime love story.
yeah, rom-com where
Yeah.
about a barista named Rin.
So who
and
they end up with? What was it?
I think it was Rad Coffee Man.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Aaron
no.
Hermberger.
No, it was Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Should have been Rad Coffee Man because the whole barista thing.
that's
but-
true.
Why did you not think of
I
that?
don't know.
Why didn't the AI think of that? AI sucks.
So anyways, this month I have come up. Well, AI has come up with a Danganronpa story.
Okay. So
And-
it's the Patreon. Did you what do you have the prompt written that you gave it?
Yeah, okay. So I put it in a couple times, and like didn't read it all, but I checked the end to see, and it's like 3 times everyone survived. So it was like, well, that's not fun.
That's not
so
as good.
I
We
ended
wanna kill off the
up, yeah.
people.
So I think I just ended up putting like where all the 8 people are in Danganronpa, a Danganronpa side story or something.
Yeah.
But 4 of them die.
Oh,
So
geez.
half of you are going to die.
Uh-oh.
Half of you are going to make it out. But
We should start putting ourselves in this too, so they have adventures with us.
that's true. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Do like a bachelor situation. Where me and you collectively are the bachelor.
so if you have what's the word? Suggestions for future things we can do as well. Like
Yeah,
I don't
story
a
ideas.
train murder mystery or who knows.
Yeah.
Everybody playing Monopoly or Risk.
That's true. Yeah.
Just something dumb like that. But
a Tekken tournament or something.
yeah. So the Chat GPT story that it generated is the Danganronpa spin-off is called Survivors of the Abyss.
All right.
In a universe parallel to the Danganronpa series, a mysterious academy called the Abyssal Academy exists. Sounds like a great place.
Yeah.
Let's
What
just-
we like the nega versions of the other characters?
yeah, just get a pamphlet for the Abyssal
Yeah,
Academy.
You're not good enough for Hope's Peak.
8 uniquely talented individuals found themselves trapped within its dark walls, each with a quirky personality that could only be expected in the Danganronpa universe. Rad Coffee Man, a brilliant barista.
now it catches on to the coffee.
Yeah. With sharp wit, known for creating coffee concoctions that could wake the dead.
Ooh.
I like that it actually gave a list of what their ultimate
all
thing
their-
is,
yeah.
too. Talish Verda, a skilled archer who can hit a bullseye from any distance but harbors a secret sorrow.
Oh my God! Did you shoot someone in the back of the head with an arrow?
Yeah. Phil, a prodigious mathematician who sees the world through complex equations and puzzles. Let us
Right.
know how accurate that is, Phil.
I mean, we don't even know who that is.
We don't.
It's like the one that we haven't pinpointed.
Winneapolis, a street artist with a penchant for subversive graffiti and rebellious spirit.
They just draw dick butts everywhere.
Hey Jason, an enigmatic illusionist whose mastery of deception often confounds even the most astute observers.
Ooh.
Jordan Folkman, an eccentric inventor whose creations often hover between brilliant and bizarre.
Isn't that what he was last time?
I think so.
Someone was. Someone was an inventor last time.
Aaron Hermberger, a gentle and empathetic musician who can soothe even the darkest souls with his melodies. and Voltiel, a stoic and mysterious figure with a deep connection to the unknown.
All right.
Whatever that means.
Just like another medium?
Yeah, I don't. All right, so here we go. There's all of your whatever, your gimmicks, your ultimate.
My God, this is like a whole thing.
Their host, a strange mechanical bear named Monomosco, which is also hilarious because it was Monokuma in all the other ones, but it gave him a different name in this one.
Well, isn't there a second bear in
the
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Monomosco welcomed them to the Abyssal Academy, promising a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to sharpen their talents. However, their excitement soon turned to terror as Monomosco revealed the grim rules of their twisted game. The students were informed that the only way to escape the Abyssal Academy was to murder a fellow classmate and avoid detection during the subsequent trial. If the murderer was successful, they would be free to leave, while the remaining students would face a cruel punishment. However, if the murderer was caught, they alone would face a terrible fate. Stunned and horrified, the group was thrown into chaos. Some tried to form alliances to protect each other, while others secluded themselves, suspicious of everyone's motives. In this deadly environment, bonds were forged and shattered, and each student's dark secrets began to surface.
Okay, that's pretty vague.
Yeah, I mean, as days passed, the line between friend and foe blurred, and suspicions grew among the group. The first murder shocked everyone when Voltiel was found dead.
No!
And an investigation began. Tensions ran high during the trial, but ultimately, Hey Jason was exposed as the culprit.
Oh my God!
Using
Jason.
his illusionist skills to mislead everyone. But apparently not, because they got it.
Yeah,
they got it right.
He wasn't the best at it, I guess. Which one is Voltail? What did Voltail do?
I think they were the stoic and mysterious figure with the deep connection to the unknown.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Well, now we'll never know.
Nope. Oh no. In a tearful revelation, Hey Jason admitted to the crime, since he was already voted, and
yeah, I mean, we know 100% that you did it, guys. I have a confession.
Oh my God.
I mean, that is kind of how Danganronpa
It was,
plays
yeah.
out. We have to talk about the same thing 700 times.
He explained that he acted out of fear and desperation. So apparently he's whatever the main girl's name was, Sayaka.
Oh yeah.
Is that her name? I'm getting my animes confused now.
I have no idea. I know the one you're talking about, the one who tried to frame you.
Yeah. The group was both saddened and relieved when Monomosco executed Hey Jason, and they vowed to do whatever it took to escape the academy and its twisted game.
I'm picturing like Monokuma, his thing, like his executions are all like these elaborate things.
Yeah.
I want to say this one is just like he pulls out a gun,
Yeah.
shoots him in the back of the head, like, all right, go back to your rooms.
That was fun. As time went on, 3 more murders followed, and each time the group's unity crumbled a bit more. Talish Verda, unable to bear the weight of her secret any longer, turned herself in for accidentally causing the death of Phil. Leaving behind a heartfelt letter to her friends.
All right.
The once vibrant and hopeful group now only had 4 members left.
Wait, what?
Well, okay. So
that's right, yeah.
Voltiel was killed by Hey Jason, so he was...
Jason was executed.
Yeah, and then I think it's saying...
Phil was murdered or accidentally murdered?
Where'd it go? Phil was accidentally killed by Talish Verda, and I think it's saying Talish Verda killed themselves.
Yeah, because they felt guilty about it.
Yeah, so... Rad Coffee Man, Winneapolis, Jordan Folkman, and Aaron Hermberger, determined to end the killing game, they formed a solemn pact to resist Monomosco's machinations, say that 5 times fast, and find a way to escape together. Through intense trials, clever deductions, and a few close calls, the remaining students finally confronted Monomosco and discovered the truth behind the Academy's existence. It was a simulation created to test the human spirit's resilience and hope.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
Refusing to accept the manipulative bear's rules, the four of them decide to dismantle this simulation from within. They exposed Monomosko's weaknesses and turned his own creations against him.
Okay.
In a final showdown, they triumph over Monomosko, who in his defeat revealed a glimmer of humanity within his mechanical heart. As the Abyssal Academy crumbled around them, the four survivors escaped the crumbling simulation into the real world, forever changed by their harrowing experience. Though scarred and haunted by the memories of the Abyssal Academy, they vowed to honor the memories of their fallen friends and embrace the new lives they had gained. Together they carried the hope and strength they had found within themselves, facing the uncertain future with courage and resilience. And so the survivors of the Abyss stepped into the world, ready to face whatever challenges life had in store for them. The end.
Wow. The challenge of paying $8 a month to subpar YouTubers.
Oh boy.
Okay then. So, sorry if you died.
Yeah.
So, I wonder what
So the
Felice Berta's secret was. Or that was the one that was the archer, right?
yes.
So, her secret, or their secret was they accidentally killed someone with an arrow, and then they accidentally did it again to film.
Yeah.
They're like, I can't live with myself. I'm not the best archer. I'm killing people.
don't know.
Or I'm too good.
So there was only one intentional murder and then an accidental murder.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, if you want to be in the next story, we need more people in our stories. We're going to have to, implant ourselves in them, too. Or just make it to where who murdered one of us, and
Right.
or who's going to, one of us dies in some freak accident. Have it, come up with a freak accident, and then see who gets to replace them and become the new co-star.
The new co-host.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Or like I said, if you have any suggestions, let us know.
Right. But yeah, so I guess that we could get to the comments now that we're through that. Jesus, that was actually pretty involved.
Right?
Eventually, AI is going to get powerful enough that it can just read our comments for us, too, and answer
Right.
them.
It can tell us the story.
Right. I'm a little concerned. Hang on.
Oh God.
It's fine. I mean, it was picking me up. It's just, my microphone was half unplugged. I like to live dangerously.
Okay.
It's still going. We're good.
Comment reading. Which one's first?
I don't know. Do you have one?
I don't.
Oh, then I will read.
Okay.
The Last Herm, the Fruta Grisaia finale. Huggable Fern says, finally caught with your Amane route playthrough. Great laughs all around. You guys are hilarious. Between Sachi and Amane route, I prefer Amane, but I find both of them enjoyable. I want to tell you guys my ranking of all the routes, but since you only finished 2 so far, I will wait until you guys completely say you're finished with the Fruit series. Well, see you in 8 years.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to do the one, I mean, obviously, because we're already doing something else. Now we're just tacking on another multiple route game.
We are.
But, that's another thing that we'll let patrons do is when we finish one, we have them vote for the next thing we do.
I was going to say, patrons get to choose our next route.
Yeah.
And or visual novel.
And we have a seg vote going on right now, and only 3 people have voted, and it's a 3-way tie, so Jesus Christ, get in there and vote. And don't vote for the one that doesn't have any votes.
Right.
We
gotta play them
I'm
all.
not playing 4 segs in 1 month. Unless it's, Christmas or Halloween.
That's true. Okay, single episode games. I think our new favorite game to play, Madagascar Carts.
Oh my God.
Should I just read all 3 on there? Is that what we're doing?
Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got
They're all short.
ABC Animal 5143 who says nostalgia.
Indeed. If you have nostalgia for this game, I apologize for your childhood.
Well, Joshua Patterson 8269 says one of my childhood games. I don't know if that means
that one.
It's good or
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
it is a game of his childhood.
It is a thing that existed in my childhood.
And Aaron Hornberger 659 whatever, who cares?
Yeah, come on YouTube, give us our freaking usernames back.
Yeah. Says, I feel you, Travis. Screw motion controls.
Yeah, it's just I don't have the finesse to move very slight. Like,
Right.
I can deal with motion controls on like the Switch because everything's there's no it's the sensor bar. It's 100%
It
the
is,
sensor bar.
yeah, right.
Doesn't like to pick up my movements.
I'll
And
say
I
if the
think
motion...
I talk about it in Mario Party.
well, yeah.
Like automatic doors don't open for me and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's weird. I had one and I lost it. Oh, Jungle to Jungle, Sonic Adventure DX.
Okay.
Aaron Hornberger says, Travis, can remember the entire plot and specific moments in the movie. Also, Travis can't remember where to go. Listen, there are certain things that I need to remember and certain things that aren't important to me.
Right. That's because while you're explaining the movie, you're just running around in a circle in the jungle. You're focused on
I'm running to Big Shack like 7 times in a row.
You're focused on telling the story now and not the game. So
Yeah.
you just run around in a circle.
Well, listen, there's Sonic Adventure and there's Jungle to Jungle. One of them has a cohesive story.
Right. We'll let you figure out who.
Yeah.
A real conversation girls have. If my heart had wings. Aaron Hornberger says, I feel you've said garage like you've said garage like garage so much,
yeah.
you subconsciously accept that as the proper pronunciation.
I mean, I've always said it like that.
Yeah.
It's just one of those weird things, weird isms that we do.
That you just say it that way now. Yeah.
I mean, we also have a thing where every time we see the phrase, what is this? We can't help but go, what is this?
Yeah, and then I respond either something about cheese.
Yeah, that's true.
¿Qué es esto? Es queso. Because we're stupid.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes,
we all have those stupid little things.
Yeah.
And then also, same video, Joshua Patterson says, what do you mean? Every time me and my friends take a bath together, we always say to each, heh, nice cock, bro. Yeah, bro, I've been lifting weights with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we mentioned, like...
Yeah, girls totally have these conversations about
Right.
their boobs every time they get alone in a bathroom. Because it's in, like we call it even before they start, like, it shows the CG and it's like, oh, good, they're going to start talking about their boobs, and this one you have the best boobs.
Right, and Coterie is going to be all shy and like, oh, mine are small and I'm sad about it.
That's just how every anime works.
It's true.
Like, any anime that shows girls bathing together, they're only talking about boobs.
Yeah, and there's always a small-chested one who's like... hates their boobs.
It's almost like a weird anime Bechdel test. Is it Bechdel? What's that test?
I don't
There's
know.
it's like a thing with
Rectal?
movies and shows where it's like, if there's a scene that only has female characters in it, are they talking about something other than the male characters in that thing?
Okay.
And most of the time they're not. They don't have conversations unless it's about a male character.
Right.
I don't remember what that's called. Someone will comment and let me know. I probably should find one while you're reading one.
Yeah. We should just sit here in awkward silence for a while. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can always cut that out. PogChamp, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Okay.
Assassin Monkeys says, do you guys remember in finale of Sonic 06 when you promised to go back to Sonic 06 in 4 years? 4 years ago?
Uh-oh.
Just wondering.
No. I didn't remember that.
I didn't know that. We've promised a lot of things. I still need to play 3 episodes of a Barbie game.
That's true.
There's a lot of things we talk about. I still have to play Resident Evil 4 Remake. I don't even own it yet.
I don't know if I want to play Sonic 06 again.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to do it eventually.
Which one did I? I did play more of Sonic 06, didn't I? Because I did the silver stuff.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you did, because you were throwing the boxes at the thing.
Yeah, I didn't do the shadow story, I don't think.
Yeah, we didn't finish it. I don't think you ever did Knuckles either.
Can you do Knuckles?
Yeah, there's Knuckles parts.
I don't remember.
I think there's Tails parts, too.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I never really played it. But yeah, we did quite a bit, but it was like older and the audio quality was weird on a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like your mic screwed up or
That was
something.
another one where My audio is garbage
It
for a
was the
few
Dark
episodes.
Ages. But that would be fun to go back to now that
It
we're
would.
a little better off.
I guess.
We'll do it in like 4 years.
Okay. Is that a boat? Heartwings. Thomas the Crunk Engine has a timestamp and says, why does this remind me of the old man from Happy Wheels? I'll have to click that.
Yeah.
But Aaron Hornberger also says, nothing gets me going more than slapping cripples.
Okay.
Certainly owie. Yeah, okay, let's click this timestamp and listen to an ad.
Yep.
So it reminds from Happy Wheels.
That it might be impossible for the wheelchair-bound Katori to do the weeding, but she wanted to do it nevertheless, so we attached blades to the sides of her wheels.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Like she's a fucking twisted metal character.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. God, I hadn't thought of Happy Wheels in a long time.
I don't think I ever played it.
I didn't ever
I did
play it. I remember watching, oh my god, this guy, I'm pretty sure this guy got canceled. He did some stupid shit, but Tobuscus,
Okay.
like Toby Games or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he played it all the time. That was like his thing. Like I'm pretty sure he even like had a bunch of songs that came out with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had like the Minecraft song and
Yeah.
yeah,
Mini
yes.
Minotaur and yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, this one's. Aaron Horn, skimming the pages. Last comment show. Aaron Hornberger said "Star-Crossed Coffee Shop" for the name of the.
Right.
The Patreon
Our
anime thing.
coffee anime from last month.
He says, "I wish I could have sponsored y'all, but had to quit my extravagant lifestyle to be with my boo."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is. Yeah, no big deal. We're not gonna fault you for not.
We're gonna stand in the way of true love.
Right. Of course.
After all, you are an extravagant businessman.
Yeah, of course.
Who's got more important things to do.
Yeah, you're just a busy man. Then Joshua Patterson says, "Name this anime." He didn't come up with a name. I'm just gonna read a few of these.
Okay.
What kind of Twilight fan fiction did I just hear? Listen, Twilight fan fiction is what's that fucking?
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the Twilight fan fiction. Like genuinely.
It sure is.
That's where it came from.
Ours is a better love story than that.
Speaking of which, I still think we should do a video where we read My Immortal. I remember mentioning
Okay.
that in one of the, I want to say it was like a Halloween episode.
Right.
But it's like one of the most famous like fan fictions because it's like Twilight and Harry Potter. Like all the stuff that was popular then
Yeah.
is all like mashed into this one fan fiction.
Okay.
And it's awful.
Sounds horrible.
I don't think I've ever sat and read the whole thing. I've just seen like snippets and things like that. There's another timestamp. I say something about, I suspect that you don't let your daughter watch our videos.
Yeah.
He says, I should hope not. Though a channel dedicated to Though a channel dedicated to you playing with your daughter would be cute to watch.
Yeah. I still might do that.
Yeah. I mean,
Just for the YouTube kids. Because
right.
she likes to watch the 2 videos we made together.
And then it does like a million times better than our channel because kids just click on things.
Yeah.
And then you won't need me anymore. And I'll just go die.
My new co-host.
Yeah. Another timestamp. So many people are attracted to the breathy voice. Maybe they are bisexual or gay. It's like, or we're just really good at doing breathy sexual voices.
I do want to say I think it's weird that like everyone is about my Amine voice in this one when
Yeah.
I just copied your Amine voice from Fruit of Grisaya.
People just like us doing breathy
Because
sexy
I was like,
voices.
oh, it's Amine. I'm just going to do the exact same
Right.
voice you do.
Yeah. It's rough because you run out of breath if they talk for a long time.
It's true. I don't want to do her out. I do want to do her out. She's pretty great.
And then the last, same comment still. So you 4 guys are popular.
Yeah.
I get. Oh, that's. I don't know what that is.
You just say something. Well, I don't know. I can click on it.
Yeah, go ahead and click that one. He says, "Mom, some weirdos on the internet say I'm popular now."
Joshua Patterson.
Of course.
On How Low Can Wario Go?
Oh, no, I think that was the end of the... Hold on.
Wario. Kind of famous.
Yeah, that was the end of the...
comments promo SM.
Yeah, well,
on
that's
the point of one-ups.
That's a bot.
Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of here. So we read, but we end up reading from the same 4 people.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are kind of famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the same. It's always the same people commenting on everything.
Yeah,
which is
whatever.
fine. Out of simple curiosity, how popular was I in Discord after my infamous comment? I would check myself, but I don't use Discord. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh,
The original. Yeah.
That's the angry thing again. It didn't really come up. I had mentioned that I was thinking about doing that, whatever special thing I was gonna do, but we didn't really like chat about it or anything. Listen, if you want to check in on the Discord to see what we're talking about, you go right ahead. It's mostly complaining about our real lives or talking about anime.
Yeah.
That's
And I post a REM picture every day. A couple of them now. So
That
I can
too.
get through my folder.
You're never gonna finish that folder.
No,
'cause
and
I'm sure you add more every day.
I mean,
too.
I've been doing it for like over a year now, so I don't know what I have posted and what I haven't anymore.
Yeah.
Because what I used to do is I would save some and then delete it once I posted it. But
Right.
now there's so many that I just forget sometimes, and
Yeah.
then it's like, so now
Did
it's
I
just
post
all
this?
screwed
Did I
up.
delete it? Yeah.
Or I find a new one and post it, and it's like, well, I posted it a long time ago. I mean, whatever. Who cares?
Right.
If it's a duplicate, who cares? Just enjoy the pretty blue-haired girl.
I can't tell the difference anyway.
Yeah.
How much clothing is she wearing in this one?
Into the Mansion, Luigi's Mansion, Episode 1.
Jeez.
Joshua Patterson says Travis's first ever appearance in video. Audio.
Right, yeah. It was the first thing
You
I
had only
recorded
ever
with you.
appeared in one thing, I think.
Oh, my face?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it was, I want to say it was like
It was a
the
random
first segment.
segment.
It was like the gift. It was Home Alone. It was Home Alone.
It was Home
You were giving
Alone.
me Home Alone. But yeah, I mean, you can go see it. I weighed probably 100 pounds more than I do now. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I look like my avatar.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you need to, because you look at my avatar, like whenever I can make an avatar of myself and I'm not making a female character, it's so
Right.
easy to make myself. Like making a me of myself was the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Make them bald, give them a beard, give them black frame glasses, and put a mole on their forehead. that's all you got to do. And that's me. 100%.
Also, you can't blame me for confusing your voices because both of your mics sucked back then.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, your voice is a little deeper than mine.
I feel like people know the difference now.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about inflections, but a lot of it too is like we were around each other so much. We grew up together. The way we talk is very similar.
Right.
Like we always make the joke, like we're the exact same person, but like two different multiverses. We split.
We chose different choices in our Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like if the same character had been played by two different players and chose different choices, then
We're living our own visual novel.
yeah, of course.
I always get the bad ending.
Just a fun fishing game. Aaron Hornberger says the only thing Travis is fishing for is a reason to hate Sonic games. All right.
That's an awesome comment.
You could come on. If I'm fishing, that's fishing like dropping a grenade into a bucket with one fish in it is fishing.
Yeah.
It's not hard to find something to hate a Sonic game for.
Right. Right. And plus you have like success with pretty much every big level except for like one.
Yeah.
Because once we figure out you just press a certain button, it worked, except for like I think the last episode for some reason it stopped.
It's fine. it's playable. It's just it's frustrating because it's like, man, this could be good. And it's just like it didn't tell me how to do things. It controls weird. There's just so many choices they make where it's just like, why would you do it like this? And they have fixed that over the years. It's just like, come on, Sonic, you can do better than this.
I mean, the fishing games are always like, they're fine usually in games. I mean, there's a fishing game in Frontiers, and it's not fun.
It's just
You just press A at the right time.
But that's the thing. If you're gonna do a big story and be like, all right, his whole thing is a fishing mini game,
Right.
then maybe make the fishing mini game fun.
Yeah, maybe make it so you can like look around a little bit more because you can barely even see the frog.
Yeah, just I don't know. It needed something.
Yeah.
Like, just
a little
there
tweak.
was no even the snow one where it was like, oh, throw the rock to make the hole and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, I did
Yeah.
it. All right, there he
That
is.
was. I'm pretty sure that was
End
like
of
the
level.
only one where you actually. I mean, the last one you pressed a button to open up the glass, but
Yeah.
it's like, yippee.
They didn't expect people to play that.
We get it. Your tsundere, the fruit of Grisaia, episode 2. I'm gonna click this because he says he prefers this Michiru voice over the current one, and it's so funny with the accent. I don't know what accent we used, so I kind of want to click it and see.
Like, oh, I think I gave her. I think she was British when we first started.
Was she?
'Cause I didn't have a British character in that.
Sorry about. That's what you were implying.
Yeah.
Don't go in that unlocked
Yeah.
room.
That's Michiru. See, I like the high pitched.
The high pitched dumb. Yeah. I pretty much call it my Hina voice.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. Just that I don't know.
But
whatever.
that is weird. We made her British at first. Like, at what point did that change?
It was probably like she talked there. I came up with like, okay, I'll just do British because I haven't done British yet. And then she probably didn't appear for 2 episodes.
Well, that
And
could
then
be,
I
and
was
we
just
don't
like, what's
remember.
her voice at? Whatever. I'll
Yeah.
just do whatever.
It changes.
Yeah.
But he likes the British accent, apparently.
Well, then I've got one for
Yeah.
what's her
Agia.
face? Agia.
Ageha.
I keep slipping in and out of it for some reason because it's harder to do a high-pitched British for me. Like if I do British,
Yeah.
I have to do like the oh hello.
Right.
I can't do that. Oh hello. Oh hello then. I need to learn how to do like a Cockney.
Right.
Resident Reminiscing, Resident Evil HD Episode 1.
Yeah.
Joshua going through all the old stuff. So the channel was called Laser Beam Gaming. Why the change?
Yeah, I think we've talked about it
We have.
a couple times before, but just because I started the channel by myself,
Yeah.
and that's my gamer tag,
yeah, you were Laser Beam.
right.
And then it was always going to be like, it was Laser Beam Gaming, and then there was going to be like a side thing of like, oh, Eric and Travis. Because we even like in the thing, it would be like, there was Laser Beam Gaming stuff where it was you by yourself, and then it was Laser Beam Gaming, Eric and Travis.
Right, because sometimes I was still going to do stuff myself,
Yeah.
I thought, but then it was just like, nah,
then
it's
I
more
went and
fun to
ruined
just,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was just like, it was 2 reasons, really. Reason number 1 was like, okay, well, it's not just you. And it felt weird to be like, oh, it's Laser Beam Gaming and
You're right.
I'm
With
not
Eric and
Beam.
Travis.
Yeah. And then the reason 2 was Laser Beam Gaming felt like a thing where it was like, oh, you have your channel Laser Beam, and then you
Yeah.
also have a second channel
Like
called Laser Beam Gaming.
laser beam blogs and or
Right.
laser beam music.
But it was just the one channel, so it was like, well, why is it Laser Beam? Plus, there's a pretty famous streamer called Laser Beam.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, yeah. So it's
But
just
then
like,
we-
okay, we'll just switch it up.
Then we wanted to come up with some sort of like thing that like encompasses a name that like encompasses the entire like chronology of gaming.
Right.
So we were like we play everything
Yeah, and it was like
from
play
old
everything from A to
yeah,
Z.
old to new.
Bookends.
But yeah, so we came up with Bookend and made all of our stuff like, book themed.
Right.
All
And
of our-
that and it was just like, well, we could come up with like, it helped us be like, okay, well, our logo, if you do like 2 letters,
Yeah.
it's like Let's Play, LP, Funhouse, FH, Game Grumps, GG.
Right.
It's like
So we're BG.
BG.
We give sloppy BGs.
Hell yeah. Oh, I read that one. It's your turn.
Oh no, I'm not ready.
Oh my god.
Oh. Seems like malpractice. Family Game Night 2, Episode 1. Ruth Barrios has a timestamp and says, same here, I was scared of the buzz too. I was talking about how I got an Operation board game for either birthday or Christmas one year and played it and was terrified of the buzz.
Yeah.
And did not want to play it any further.
Of course. Springo de Peach, Mario
de
Party
Peach.
8. Miyase says, finally, my favorite part of every Mario Party, Travis's breakdown. I mean, it's instantaneous in this.
Right.
Like
and you won that one.
And I won, but it's just like, I don't feel good about the win because I didn't really win any mini games, and I'm just like pissed off about motion controls the entire time.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that we also did Madagascar that same night.
That's
So
true.
it's just motion controls all night.
Yeah,
Just
we were
fucking
playing
me
multiple
over.
Wii games.
Yeah, you just it was a bad time. Like I
But-
feel bad for complaining the entire time, but it's just like that's just where my mind was at.
I just like, too, because there's other comments later commenting on how you are getting, like, pissed off or whatever.
You were also
I
mad.
was, yeah, we were both complaining the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it though is I don't know, I'm a little more of a fucking whiny bitch about it.
I
Whereas,
guess.
Like my upset is more like this fucking goddamn it fucking stupid bullshit,
yeah.
and your upset is like this isn't fun. This is
Yeah. Oh, this is great.
yeah. Yeah, so
I get- yeah.
yours is quite a bit more mute. Plus,
I just remember
the
thinking...
fact that I was constantly winning and getting like lucky rolls and shit like that, and
Yeah.
still complaining.
Yeah.
Like, I had no reason.
You were
to
winning the
complain.
entire game.
Yeah, I was just being a bitch to be a bitch.
I'm reading this one because I like this guy's username.
Oh, yeah, I just saw it. Yep.
We doing this again? DDLC Plus Episode 1. Lord Hotbod McFatcock.
The one under it's really good too.
God. Says, I want to go to Doink Town with Yuri. So if you agree with Lord Hotbod McFatcock, let us know.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go to Doink Town with Yuri. Jesus. I'm gonna read the one under it.
Okay.
Socially awkward new kid, Kadwa Shoujo episode 2, superior posterior. Says, I had a cornea transplant when I was 19 and I was put into a green room so I would be calm enough to be conked out with the anesthesia. Probably a good idea given that they were cutting my eye in half and stitching someone else's cornea onto my eye.
Ooh, yeah, that does not sound like a fun
I don't know
time.
what context brought that on, but holy shit.
I don't know, because that's when you're like meeting the class.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Maybe it's like we talk about something with blind people or something like that.
Could be.
Getting eye trans. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but Jesus Christ, that's
Right.
like, that's like LASIK surgery
Yeah.
with extra steps.
Happiness is a warm beef. Thomas the Kunk Engine has 2 comments.
Okay.
I'll read the one without a timestamp first. That tapioca motherfucker is looking to catch some hands if he keeps coming up in the club and throwing around that disrespect. Yeah, he's just like...
Just mean to be mean.
I mean, yeah, it's doing the anime thing where it's they got to throw in that, oh, you got to be doing club activities, and the teacher that's like...
Things are gonna fall apart.
Yeah, but he's annoying. He's almost like Mabu.
Yeah,
He's
it's like,
just
why is he here?
There in the scene, and it's like,
Yeah.
shut up and go away.
Right.
And then I will click on this timestamp. Oh no!
Ah.
That's-
A few times.
Her name is Goombella, and she's best girl.
Of course. I mean, you're
and
definitely
he says,
pandering
"You're
there.
damn right she is."
Yeah.
Woo!
I don't know why you love Bella so much. I do like doing that voice though. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah, a lot of people. I don't know if people. I did that voice for someone else too.
You did, and I can't remember who
I
it was
can't
either.
But like, I kind of want to start using that voice for like a character at some point.
A main character.
But I'm worried that it's like super annoying or hard to tell what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because I literally stick my tongue out and like bite down on it
Right.
to do that voice.
You did, and I just saw it too because I was like, "Oh, that's his Goombella voice,"
Yeah.
but I don't remember what it was either.
Was it? Maybe it was like a random character in Heartwings? Did I change one of the
It could-
housemates to that or something?
Oh, yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think of who. I don't know. It'll come up eventually. We'll figure it out. Jesus, this guy's...
Oh, he
going
did
off
comment on a lot.
This sucks. The Fruitiger Psy episode 37, Lord Hotbod McFatcock is back to say, huh, that voice saying those words makes my nether muscle pierce the heavens.
That's awesome. Well, let's click and see
It's
what.
another lover of the Amane voice.
Probably.
Sleeping well, aren't you? Good boy.
That's it.
Yep.
Good boy. Is that really all it takes to like set you all off?
Apparently.
Like if I were to say subscribe to our Patreon and I'll send you a voice clip of me going, "Good boy,"
Right.
would all of a sudden the money just come pouring in?
Yeah. Your mommy's good little boy, aren't you?
Just pay for a personalized message of me using that voice. Being like, oh, Thomas the Crunk Engine. Inverted controls are so stupid.
Goombella is best girl. Spank me, daddy. That's our ultra fill.
We're just gonna be like weird like sex pest YouTubers who just like it's just ASMR, but it's two dudes doing breathy, sexy voices.
Yeah. Whatever.
I guess if people like it, they like it.
Okay. Submit to Despair. Danganronpa finale. Charizard,
Nice.
my favorite Pokemon, says, "Oh, you finished Danganronpa 5 months ago," and I was still waiting for new episodes because YouTube algorithm hates your release style.
Which is weird because we release every day.
Yeah,
we do. Yeah, we post a video every day, and
at the same time.
yeah, and that was the way to do it. But they tweak that algorithm so often. Anymore, it's just about shorts. Like all they push anymore is just shorts.
Yeah, well, and I just found out that I guess they changed those, and it might not even be a good idea to do them anymore or something because it
Really?
doesn't link to the original thing or your channel.
Oh,
So it's like,
they
what's
just,
the
like, take
point?
all the rights of it. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
yeah.
But I mean, I replied to it and said it seems like the algorithm is just set to do random shit and see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to know, we post every day at like 2 Central Time. Or you just
yes.
go to our profile and hit that little bell icon, and then you get a little notification
That's
on
true.
your phone.
If it works.
It should work. I think it works.
Yeah.
Every time we post anything, you'll get a notification. You just go watch
And
right
if,
away.
And if you are only watching visual novels, it's every Tuesday at the same
true.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 5 months ago. I was going to say Danganronpa's been done for a long time.
Yeah.
But thanks for catching up, I guess. Now go watch other things and come back every single day.
Yeah, because that was before Sachi, wasn't it? We did that and then Sachi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did this, all of Sachi, and now we're on another one.
Oop.
What am I looking at here? Okay, I guess we're going to get a little lesson here. Omni's Pirate Party, Thomas the Crunk Engine, timestamp. There's a difference between a MILF and a cougar.
Okay.
A cougar is just an older woman. A MILF is specifically a mother that one enjoys fornicating with. I get that, but a cougar can be a MILF, I imagine.
Right.
And a MILF doesn't necessarily... Well, a cougar can be a MILF, but doesn't have to be.
I thought a cougar was an older woman that... Is it just an older woman? Or I thought it was an older woman that specifically likes younger men.
It goes after younger... I mean,
Yeah.
it's more so... it's not just... I mean, it's usually younger men, but it's an older woman presenting as a younger... Presenting, like, acting and dressing younger than her age in the hopes of getting laid. Whereas a MILF is, just a mom.
A mom that you would like... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's kind of like...
I don't know. Did you say they were the same or something? Should we click that?
If you want to. I probably said MILF, and then I was like, wait, no, it would be cougar, not MILF or something.
We can click on it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
YouTube Music is
Oh, no.
Not YouTube
YouTube
Music.
Music is a music app? I never would have guessed.
Don't use it.
You got that MILF energy, but sometimes you just want to... You don't want to... Never mind.
No, you just said she's got that MILF energy.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Guess. I mean, you can have MILF energy and not be an actual mother. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you can call someone mommy and they not actually be your mom.
Yeah. I'll do the Tails, the Two-Tailed Guinea Pig, Sonic Mania Episode 2. Hey Jason has a timestamp and says this feels like a shorts video moment. And I agree, it might become one because
Yeah,
it's the
I've
part.
seen that.
It's Tails getting you at playing Tails, and you get stuck like up in this
Yeah, I try to
bounce pad
carry
in the
you
ceiling.
somewhere.
And I look up, and you're just like going ape shit up there.
Glitching through the environment.
Yeah.
Because I break everything. Oh, this is the long one. Okay, Chores is a game. Power Wash Simulator. Rad Coffee Man says, I've never heard of Menards, but it's really fun to listen to y'all talking about stores. During the Grisaia series, I went down a rabbit hole of local commercials by the furniture store, where you always get Oh, where you always get a free onion
Yeah.
because of Travis mentioning it. Yeah. I don't remember what the name of that store was, but it's like downer, downer, downer.
Yeah.
Come
On down to Lee's Furniture. I don't think
yeah,
it's
where
Lee's,
you
but
always get a free onion.
yeah.
Yeah. And then timestamp, the funniest interaction I had at the annual fair was when I was a senior in high school during that time. I was 18 years, during the time that 18-year-olds could smoke. And it was one of those days where students get free admission for a certain set of hours. I used my student pass, and the guy running the ride said, "Dude, I know you're not a high school student. I just saw you smoking a cigarette. You're at least 18. Now get the hell out."
High school students never smoke cigarettes.
When I told him I was 18 and a high school senior, he got really mad, but still let me through. I'm now 25, and I've given up cigarettes for about a year. Oh, good job.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 18, you can be a senior at 18. That's
Right.
pretty
Yeah.
common, actually.
And also, people smoke.
Yeah.
Under 18.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not legal
No.
technically, but I smoked when I was 16.
Yeah.
And, that's just how it is.
Okay.
Also, that,
Oh.
sorry, just us, playing Power Wash, it was kind of nice to just, not think about the game and just, chat about stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I
right.
kind of want to do more of those, but at the same time, I don't know if people actually, like those, or if we should, even waste the time on it. Because it's
That's true.
I want to be able to just, shoot the shit and chat, but a lot of games we play, it's well, we can't really do that and also
Yeah,
effectively
that's-
focus on the game.
I always feel bad because I feel like the worst co-host of us, like when you're playing a game and I'm not. I feel
mean,
like it's better when I'm playing and you're not. I feel like I can't come up with crap as well, but that, yes, you were playing, but it was also something you didn't really have to focus on, so we could just sit there and talk, and I feel like those were good episodes.
Right. Well, yeah, and it's not. I don't think it's. We've talked about this multiple times, but I don't think it's so much that oh, you're the worst. You're a worst co-host when you're not playing the game. Blah blah blah. It's more so. When I'm playing something like Final Fantasy, where I have to focus on the game, I cannot focus on what you're trying to say to me.
Right.
Whereas if you're playing something, it's usually something like a Mario or something like that. Because we were just talking about Mario Sunshine. And I was like, that's a really good playthrough.
Yeah, I love that
Even though I'm
playthrough.
the one playing, normally that setup doesn't work as well for us. But because it's just a Mario game where there's not a lot of story and I can just fucking
Yeah.
jump around and faff about, we are just sitting there chatting.
Well, that's true, because Shadow the Hedgehog was good, too.
Right. But a lot of that, too, comes from me being angry.
I guess.
But
something like Final Fantasy,
not so much the anger, just me being terrible at
an
it.
action RPG, or
Yeah.
any RPG, takes a lot of concentration.
Something we have to focus on.
Yeah.
And I need to get to a point where I just don't care. But at the same time, I also don't want to do 6 episodes of me failing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things it's trying to find the balance of I want to just not pay attention to the game, but still be able to mindlessly play it.
Right.
Or we'll just fake it and you play the game.
But
and
pretend that
record
it's
it.
you playing.
Yeah. Or you play it before I even get here, record it, and then we'll just talk over it.
Yeah.
Every so
Be
often,
like, wow, that's a great
every
jump
so-
you just made.
Yeah. It's we don't react to anything except for 3 seconds later, oh!
Yeah. I feel like we should throw an O in there.
Yeah, that's probably not great.
Doki Doki Katawa Club, Katawa Shoujo Episode 5. Brada! Says. These guys are 10 out of 10 criminally underrated.
Agreed.
Plus, I love the constant DDLC references.
Well, we did just come off of playing DDLC.
Yeah, we were pretty high on the DDLC fad around that time.
Yep. And that's what led us down this rabbit hole of only anime games all the time.
And then we played a couple more mods of DDLC, which some people liked and some people hated.
That'll happen.
Playing DDLC again. Yeah, shut up!
Yeah, let us do it.
Side note, whoever did that edit of just Shizune at the end is a top tier comedian.
Well, that was Mr. Eric Beam.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thumbnail, too. I clicked the video to see if I did something different. It's not. He's just
just
talking
put
about the
that on there.
thumbnail. Yeah. I mean, I've done that with a couple things, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we've said just, whoever with other
I mean,
characters.
yeah, anytime, it just lives in our heads, so.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm gonna try to do an Australian accent again.
Okay.
Just call me Glory of the Morning. Heart wings.
I'm so clever.
Also humble. Talish Verda says, oh, God, how do you do an Australian accent? Should I just go like crazy? Like,
Yeah. Throw some shrimp on the barbie.
for Travis. I don't think he specifically mentioned giving anyone an Aussie accent. My guess is you might be thinking about you reading my comment about being an Aussie and you saying it was one you wanted to try and learn to do. As for us having pubs on every corner, actually I can't even really say much about that. In my hometown we have a Botleo. Is that Australian or is that a mistype? Right next
Probably the name of a pub.
right next to a pub. Which is also right next to a hotel with its own public bar. I lost it.
Yeah.
And all in less
Crikey!
all in less than 100 meters of 2 liquor stores. As for the game, I'm going to say even once on... all I'm going to say is even once on a route, the game very much stays focused on the club. Okay. So, Jesus, I've made myself lightheaded doing that.
I think you just...
I completely lost it.
Yeah, you went just Sachi's dad, basically.
I did. It's very close. Everyone in Australia is pretty much just like American with extra steps.
Right.
Don't fucking at me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wanted to, like, at some point, I wanted to give someone an Australian accent, but just like you just heard, I can't do it consistently.
Right.
I can do it for very small portions, but the second I have to talk for a certain amount of time, it's like, it's all it takes is for me to flub one word, and then it's gone.
Right.
It's just like, I want to do Irish, but every time I were to start a sentence, I would have to go "How's a hooker," just to get that in not even just that voice, those exact things. Every time I'd have to go "How's a burger," just so I could have that in my head.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
But it's just
Every time I do my Sonic voice, I have to start with his laugh, like,
yeah, just so you can yeah. But that's the mark of a bad voice actor. I would be able to just turn it on.
Right.
But that would take me practicing and actually caring, and that's a big ask for me. As for the rest of it, pubs on every corner and whatnot, yeah, I don't know, that's like a UK thing, really. But there are pubs on most corners of downtown America, too. People like to
yeah,
drink.
right.
But, it's just fucking go tie one on and get a dog up
Pull
here
a
and,
shrimp to the Barbie.
don't be a fucking larrikin or whatever the fuck. I don't even know.
Yeah. Watch out for spiders and kangaroos.
Yeah.
Best of Bookend Gaming May-June 2023. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, "Man, you guys are awesome.
Thanks.
I know I usually try to make some smart-ass comments." No. Come on. But I just wanted to let you guys know.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you do actually like us and you're not just here to hate on me. Or to get a rise. Not even hate on me, just get a rise out of me.
Right.
Then Rooftop Lunch. Katawa Shoujo, episode 20. Brad says, God, these guys are getting better and better. When did this video post? Like 4 years ago?
Probably 5 now.
Watch the new stuff. We've gotten... Nah, probably not better. Love the series, guys, even if I'm years late. Glad to see this game in a new light. And then What That says, same, my man.
Yeah.
Yea, verily, bro. Let us fucking go. Yeah, thanks.
It's so weird that, like, yeah, we've done those like 5 years ago now, and they're still like,
Yeah.
there's like 15 to 20 views on the first episode of Katawa every single day.
Yep.
Which blows my
And I mean,
mind.
people just, that game is amazing. But it also helps that, like, you can definitely tell when we're having way more fun with a game.
Yeah.
Because we're on more. Like,
Right.
when we're playing something and, like, I mean, we're still trying to be funny, but if the game's not giving us anything, or if we're just, like, in a off mood, it's just like, ugh. I mean, when we record, we usually try to start with a game that we know is going to get us, like, oh, God.
Something, right, like Mario
Yeah.
Ultra Deluxe.
Yeah, co-op games and stuff like that, where we're both, like, high energy, so we can ride that wave for the whole day.
Yeah.
But then we get to like 2 in the morning, and it's just like,
Right.
welcome to Madagascar cards. I don't remember when we did that
No,
one. But
we usually play Final Fantasy or Paper Mario late.
Paper
which is
Mario
just, I don't
is-
understand why we do that.
yeah, Paper Mario is the biggest victim of that, I think.
I think so.
Like, we constantly will be like, okay, well, let's do a couple Paper Marios, and we get like 2 episodes in, and we're just like exhausted, and we're just like, I don't want to read anymore. We just did 4 hours of a visual novel. Now we got to read in funny voices. It's just like, oh god, I want to go to bed.
Just throw in a woohoo every so often
Right.
and get the videos done.
And then it's like you start a battle, and I'm just like, all right, time to check out. But then Luigi's in the audience. I was like, okay, here we go. I gotta do this now. Not to say we don't enjoy it, but we always just pick the worst times to play that one.
Right.
It doesn't get enough. It doesn't get the care and attention that it deserves. But that was the most recent comment we've gotten, so I think that's our episode.
Yep.
Another month in the bag. So we didn't do a call to action. Well, kind of. I guess we kind of did. If you guys have any suggestions for what we feed into,
That's true.
the
I guess
AI
they've
thing.
been the chat GPT stories recently
Yeah.
that I've had the suggestion or the call to actions on.
yeah. So if you get any story suggestions, or I mean, if you want to be in the next story,
Yeah, I had a call to
Obviously,
action.
subscribe
If
to
you agree
Patreon.
with whatever McFatcock, if you want to go to Doink Town with Yuri.
there you go. Yeah. I also have one. Would you pay me money to send you say doing
Should
my
we
anime
create a
voice?
third tier on Patreon where you get
You get a free voicemail or something.
customized voice clip of us doing breathy Amane voices?
Oh my god. Just like we just do like send you like little skits that we write as Amane and Machina or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Or as Amane and Amane.
Amane, the 2 Amanes.
Right.
Yeah. Amane explaining to Amane how planes work.
Yeah, and what a
Amane-
tsundere is.
Oh god. All right. See you guys next time.